How the heck are you, Commanders? We've got a Season 12 GVG Round 12. Yeah, the 12-12. So, really close match. Action-packed, I mean. Oh my goodness, everybody is just putting in work. Now, the leaderboard here, it's got us at 129th, but we won the last match. It looks like it doesn't really update until both matches are done. And yep, there's Palace of Paladins right next to us, so pretty sure we would be ranked somewhere higher. Anyways, if we were to win this match, I believe we'd probably end up somewhere probably somewhere between Overlord and 45th is my guess. It would put us well on the way to possibly landing in that Overlord spot come end of season. So, if you'll notice, we've got 25 attacks left. They've got 17. All 5 of our guys are AFK. And one guy is online right now. And I think 3 out of the 4 others have been online within this match starting. So it's quite frustrating. I just want to give a shout out to my guildmates. I know everybody put in a lot of work in this round. Put a lot of time, a lot of effort. And yeah, just to get some of our own guildmates to almost feels like betrayal in a way. And yeah. That being said, there are going to be a few people booted, and I'm going to put the call out if you enjoy GVG and you're serious about it. Pretty much as long as you're on Discord, as long as you use your attacks, you can use the copy attacks. All of us wardens, we share all our attack codes, and so do many others, right? I mean, everybody really shares their attack codes, so there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of copying attacks, and if you want to come and join our guild, BallzOfSteel, it's a great spot as far as the guild rankings to be in. It's like right in between Overlord and Platinum 3, like somewhere between usually the top 100. But we get great rewards, and if we had a few, 3 or 4 other key players, we would almost certainly, at least once in a while, touch down on that Overlord spot. But what I like it for the most is just the wide range of guilds we get to face. I mean, you can still get your defensive wins, you can get your attack wins, but we can also face a crazy strong guild and then get a bunch of losses, and that's where we learn the most. So if you want to join a guild that very GVG oriented, we take down the Matrix boss every week, no problem. There's a ton of help and support through this guild with anything, honestly. Anything. Campaign, arena, Matrix, Guild Wars, you name it. There's a bunch of us there to help you at the same time. So, yeah. Either shoot me a friend request through in-game Rocket P Grenade, or send a friend request to our guild leader, Sir Fuckalot, or even you might even be able to search our guild and join it that way. Anyways, we would love to have you. And yeah, we just 4 guys would honestly, maybe this was meant to be. Maybe this is meant to be. This is like a perfect round just to see who is serious, who's not, who's going to let us down. And I think if we get rid of those and adopt, 3, 4 new guys, I think we'll have a lot of fun. And the RNG of these so close losses are gonna make a big difference. Anyways, that being said, let's get into it. Great round. Nobody has attacked me yet. Nobody has attacked me. This used to be the setup that I was going to run, and I ran it for a reason. Maybe I should have ran it here. Maybe they would have attacked me and used a bunch of their attacks. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I didn't want to take any more losses, and I wanted to try this count out. So, grr. All right. We'll go into my attacks first, and then we'll go into the guildmates' attacks. I managed to go 8-8, and yeah, I set up every single one of these teams and tested them and made sure they were going to be wins, because I wanted this win so bad. A win against Palace of Paladins would have been absolutely huge. So this team here, pretty much standard. You could have used Captain Maw here, but you could bait and swarm, or you can use the Fiend. With Lily, once Nazal's ult's down, it takes so long to come back. And with Valara pushing back as she does, Nazal, even when Nazal is in ult, he doesn't always hit the Fiend, which is a lot less CC. And yeah, it just doesn't work out. Valara goes down. That's it. Secure to win. Next attack here, we've got the Super ESO, except I almost prefer using Cyrus as Lord and bringing in Boreas, if I'm being honest. Although, with Lily and no rage regen, Nastia might almost be the better option. But it's hard to say. Anyways, I like to use the Frost Fool here. And I do it in a way so that the Frost Fool is outside of Nazal's ult range while she's in ult, and works really well. I really like the Frost Fool. Been using them a lot more than the Golden Fool, the Lego Fool, just because of the cost, really. And a lot of these comps aren't using CC these days. I mean, Nazal's CC's pretty good. Valara's CC's okay, but Valara's CC is only a slow. So if Valara's only pushing back like one tile, the slows slow your movement speed. They don't slow your punches. You know what I'm saying? They don't slow the punches. So if you're only getting pushed back, if you're not getting pushed back further than you can reach, you're still hitting hard, right? So, anyway, secure to win there. That was great. Johnny Vincent, the count team. Now this team, honestly, this team was so difficult. There was issues where the Fiend would get in, but then it proc his healing, and then the count would ult, and because Carnelian's Orb takes a while, the Fiend would die. I tried a bunch of different stuff, tried swarming, tried just straight chompers. The count's a real problem with the amount of rage regen he gets. And this strat with the rare dogs, just to bait all the ults, right? Because the Pope, if he's strong enough, will kill the dogs if he's ulting the way through. And his ult always seems to just line up perfectly. But you'll see there, I sent the Fiend off so that his once the count's ult was done, the Fiend will stack up and it will proc its healing before the count decides to ult. And that's really what wins it. And you'll see just how close it is here, right? Like, super, super close with the timings. And that one took a bit of practice. Like I say, the Fiend hitting that count, and then the count just, his ult just comes back at the worst time. And anyways, scared to win. This guy here, Arbiter team, bringing in Lady A Valara. Really tough team, actually. Again, sometimes Lady A can take out the Blood Oath Queen. So what you got to do is you got to use the bugs. You could use the dogs like the last one, but you're just taking up a slot and you need the healer. So bugs, stack up, take Lady A's attack away from the Fiend because you're going to need his health. Because check this out. This healer comes up and heals. Just that little bit of healing. Just to proc the passive. And then same with this one here. Or no, this one actually has to make it. Again, throw the healer down. Got a really good RNG there. Really good RNG. And yeah, then we'll use the Blood Oath Queen to just kind of swoop up and kill everything anyway. Really cool to use her for that. If you don't have to send her first, don't. Better to have her at the end. If there's an AI or Mario or whatever the case might be. Valesi is a good one. When Valesi just ults, her minions just kind of hang around. Scared to win. Luke. This is the one also. This one was difficult. The timings had to be pretty close. AI, he's got this AI just cracked out. I set it up and my AI had an attack speed of like 570, but maybe this AI just has a ton more rage regen because yeah, I mean, she just keeps on casting these crystals, freezing the fiends. And in the testing that I did, I never really had to get that second fiend there. And, I noticed, oh man, AI's about to ult again, and the fiend's healing passive already went up, and it's just a good thing that Blood Oath Queen got there, because there goes the freaking fiend, man. And look at this. Valara. If Valara was A3 here, it would have been GG. But she was not. That'll learn you. Yeah, scared to win. Eagle 1. Fox 2. Another Arbiter team with Lady A and the Count. This one, if you have the Lord, you could probably use, but I wanted to save as many attacks for the Lord as possible, and I set this up. Yeah, good old Beholder, and then the dogs. These Beholders have so much HP that they can even take a little bit of the Pope's ult. And that's about it. We do the Beholder scuttle to the portal. Secure to win. Vaughn Gibb, 92. Another Count team. This one with Nazov Valara. Valara in a pretty cheeky spot there. Now, I know for a fact that Captain Maw will take out Valara with the Carnelian Orb, but only if she's not A3 and the ults don't line up, whatever. I decide to just go ahead and swarm. Now, this team here, I tried a few things. I tried swarming right off the bat. Like, I set this up myself. I tried swarming right off the bat. The swarming sometimes took out Naza and sometimes the Count, sometimes one or the other, which left Valara. So my plan was to send the dogs, take out either Naza or the Count, hopefully Naza, because that's who usually goes down, and then send in the other Fool if you have to bait Valara's ult, and then send in the two stinkers there, and they'll take out Valara, and then it'd be an easy skeleton win. Okay, so what happens? Send off the 2 Templars. Everything's looking good. Dogs go through. Look at Nazaw A5. So I also tried using the stinkers first for this to take out Valara. But I'm glad I didn't, just in case something went wrong. Or I'm glad those dogs got through is what I should be saying, because the stinkers wouldn't have made it after. Scared one. Mr. Unknown Opponent. Count team with BP relative to the BP on my count team. So I pretty much tested everything out that I could. At the end of the day, it's all about, is the count a 3? And the answer to that, no. No, he is not. If he was, he'd be doing like 140k. So this is good right off the bat. The Blood Oath Queen is going to survive. All good. Stack up the Fiends. The Fool's there. Even cast the shield on the Fiend that one time, which is great, because Valesi's not doing her stuns, because she's definitely A1 here. Or I would think she's A1. Maybe she's not. That'd be crazy. 160k with A1, A0 Valesi. She's got naturally a low BP too. Anyways, got him. Okay, first off, we've got No Knock bringing in the old triple threat. This was a really cool strategy. I mean, probably took a while to figure this one out, but how cool is this? Hey, you just got the Frost Mage here, and 1 hit. Look at this. 2 hits. Look, 3 hits Frostburn. Haha, there goes the dogs. Dog fight of the night. Got him. Good job, No Knock. Right on. Should also mention 639 KBP. Oh, ooh, A5 everything. Disgusting win. Here's probably my favorite attacks of the night. So, this guy here, Narius tries. So disgusting of a loss. Sir tries. Doesn't really get the timings. Gives it one more shot. Okay. And these were super strong team, by the way. I don't know how else we would have actually beat them, other than maybe the Spectral Archers. But Wukong's monkey business might even prevent Ingrid from dying with them. I'm not too sure. Anyway, sends out Frost Guardian, Glacius, and just everything works out perfect. You'll see Ingrid even gets frozen a couple times here. And look at this. 1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Skiers win. And yeah, everybody else just kind of followed suit. So, good job, sir. Well done, my man. Yeah, let's go. This one here, one of the keeps. Watch your team with Nazaw. Really strong team. Nazaw on that spot is crazy good. The only problem here is Nazaw ain't got no healing. And yeah, Nazaw does restore HP with the basic attack if he's bonded. But check this out. Spectral Archers come in. Boom. See ya, Nazaw. And for some reason, Wukong monkey business doesn't work. Maybe because that's one archer hit Nazaw. Because, you know, HP build doesn't die. Or does die. I don't know how the heck that worked. But I've watched this I've watched Ingrid get saved by Wukong's monkey business when trying to use the Ember Templars. Yeah. So, anyways, boom. Puppies gets the W. Narius Sarul goes in with the Ember Templars. And I'll tell you right now, the Spectral Archers, they are just garbage against Lady A. Because being an Arbiter, she takes less damage from them. But the K are these Ember Fire Templars. Look at this, man. When she starts to hit them, she starts to burn. And then once she's gone, pretty easy Swarm or Fiends or pretty much any way you want to do it, you got it, right? He goes with the Skeletal Summoners, and sure, why not? Plenty of time to figure it all out. Yimrit's doing a great job, honestly. Really great job, but the healers are there, the dogs are there. You guys just aren't going to make it to court. Secures the win. Nice job. So this one here, Sarah comes back in, bringing the Countess, the Ember Fire Templars, a bunch of swarming, and the Fool. Now, pretty much the Countess is going to redirect all that Pope damage. So even when and if you do bring in these Ember Templars, Pope's ult's back right away because Ireless. These Ember are going to take very minimal damage from them. The only one's going to be damaging Valara, and Valara will burn in hell. Sometimes Valara seems to have that good RNG. Like, look at this. She won't burn. There she goes. But yeah, after that, I mean, the Countess is still there, and Pope's not going to do anything to any of these. He says, better safe than sorry. I'll send the Necros, then I'll send the dogs. Standard issue. Basic protocol. Have you ever seen such a swarm? Yeah. Got him. Nice job. I think perhaps I missed this one. Oh no. No, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Nazar doesn't like to hit when Valar's pushing back so much. Here's another Ireless Count combo. Oh yeah, this one was deadly. Man, I don't know how. If the Count, I'll tell you right now, you need the Count. It is paramount that the Count is placed by 3 heroes. Okay? 2 of them with the highest attack on the field. Because with 3 heroes, he gains the 45% magic pen on pulling full stacks of Soul Rot. And he gains a bunch of attack based on the 2 tiles within the talent range, which is 2 tiles. So that's why he's not doing the damage there, because he should have melted those magic tanks, stopped some of those summonings from attacking, and chunked down maybe, I don't know, not let the LGs through. I don't know what, but this is a 6 strat. The Fool, you know what it is? Sometimes I'll use just the magic tank. He used the Fool and the magic tank, or the Fool and the magic tank. So, well done, sir. Figured a new strat. Yeah. My boy Guatemala from Guatemala. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to bring in these LGs just in case the scenario happens where, I mean, we're not going to lose the Countess here, but we might lose the second Fiend, you know? Especially because we're only stacking that second Fiend up with 1 set of Beholders. So, yeah, always good to bring in these LGs. And so we'll get to see kind of the difference between our 2 runs. And you'll notice Catagram's HP, it goes down a little bit. But look, that Fiend's gone. Luckily, he sends the second Beholders after. Good idea. I mean, I guess he didn't really need it. Skiers win. But yeah, Catagrim. Oh, he's a hell of a tank. This guy here actually had a few wins with this team, even though Rosalia doesn't really do a whole lot. But maybe with Ireless, it's kind of cool too. You don't need Rosalia's A1. I mean, slow is nice, but whatever. Velocity does it. And her alt, Rosalia's alt comes back maybe fast enough to where you don't even really need that A1, which is really nice. And her pushbacks are crazy, to say the least. I mean, she pushes, right? But yeah, good old Fiend stack up with the Beholders and Dogs. I really like that strategy because you really only need the one set of 3 dogs. Perfectly timed. Dogs get there right after the Velocity's minions stop attacking and saves the most amount of time and secures the win. Nice. Here's one Yami took down. Again, I probably would prefer to use Cyrus as a Lord, but that's okay. I mean, you get that extra 1 block with that skeleton, right? And Iris, I mean, Brokir's, if you can build him to where the Fiends can't double tap and just instantly proc his revive passive or Iris's revive passive, he pretty much just falls, you know what I mean? So you see in there, 1 double tap was Iris, 2nd double tap was proc the, 3rd double tap, he's done. So, yeah, pretty much, I mean, that was pretty good RNG if you ask me, I mean, double tap, double tap, double tap. I mean, that doesn't happen, but nice job, Yami. Secures the win. Another one by Yami here. Oh, that's right, too. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, the colors look cool, but oh, no. Oh, no. This Countess is going to get just demolished. But you know what? He recovers from it. Throws out. Maybe he did it on purpose. I don't know. Just because. How disgusting is that, eh? Got him. Scares the win. And then we've got another one of the keeps. Flow. 622 KBP. This guy with his Watcher team. Of course, it's full Watcher team. So, I mean, Regulus has his exclusive. Yeah. Spectral Archers, man. I mean, honestly, Spectral Archers and the Amplifier Templars would probably take out Ingrid too, but LGs are a pretty safe bet. I mean, if you got the BP and Ingrid's only got those 3 tiles, or 4 tiles, I guess she does have 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she does have the 4. So yeah, I got to make sure they got the BP and the levels to get through, but if they can and they do, all the better, although she isn't dead there. Well, good thing for dogs. Woof. Alright, yeah, that is about it. Yeah, man, that is just so disappointing. I mean, yes. Not cool, guys. Not using your attacks like that. Anyways, as always, you stayed till the end. Appreciate your time.